think our guys saw that, hey, people come after you. We got a target on our backs, you know. Not that we've earned it right now, but the previous teams have. So there's a target. Hey, you beat Coastal, right? Everybody wants to say that.
Welcome to the Coach and Crew Show. I am your host, Charlie Kraus, and this is the Coastal Carolina preview to Buffalo, week 3 of college football. And before we get started, I just have to get my own personal 2 cents off. One, I am not or have I ever been, a D1 college football coach. So let's be clear about that. I'm admitting the obvious. 2, I have and am a head coach over 24 years, maybe 25 years of experience now. I put a lot of time. I put a lot of research. I do a lot of reading. I attend a lot of trainings. I've been presented at trainings. I put in what I feel is work. I feel like I have value to add to conversations. And so when I say something, I think it has a value to it. So here's my take. The whole Nebraska situation, okay? 1, perfect timing award. 2, you can't control the uncontrollables. You can only control what you can control. Should Coach Maglia have said what he said to Trev Alberts in Nebraska? Absolutely. He hired Chadwell, so unless he's ready to fire Chadwell, he should defend him. He should praise him. But the locker room drama, I don't know if there is any. I'm not in the locker room, okay? I'm not in the locker room. If there is locker room drama or if there is locker room speculation, let's use that word. If there is locker room speculation, stop. Stop it. You can't control the uncontrollables, all right? That is so far in the future. You have to worry about this week. Have a good practice. Stay healthy. Have another good practice. Be prepared. Because here comes Saturday. Saturday's Buffalo. That's what matters most. You can control what you can control. And right now, the only thing you can control is yourself. That's for the fans. That's for the internet, who remains undefeated because the internet's awesome and funny. And if you ever do anything, the internet will take advantage of it. Players, etc., family members, etc., etc., etc. You can only control the controllables. You cannot control the uncontrollables. It's nothing but being transparent. I have no problems with this. The press felt socially obligated to ask the question. I understand that. I hate it, but I understand that. Okay. Coaches are going to always be offered something more if you continue to grow and you show continued growth and continued success. It's just the way it is. What Chadwell might be offered in the future and might not be offered in the future, that's here or there, okay? The focus is Buffalo. It's hard. It's hard to focus when you have distractions, okay? Getting everybody to be reined in and stay on the line and saying, here's my message. You have to focus on this message and just this message. Don't worry about anything else. Stay on this path. Stay on this line. What happens in the future, can't control that. But what we can control is today, and what we can control is Saturday. So let's worry about doing our jobs right. Because I won't be the coach here if we do our jobs wrong. I can promise you that. Okay? Enough of that pet peeve. And Coach Chadwell did answer that correctly.
Well, one, that's all speculation. First of all, we're 2 games in, and if even if they were interested and they watched our game last week, they would be disinterested after that one.
Other aspects of the game for this weekend that are just factors. We got, especially in the backfield, the injury bug has still continued. Bennett will be out. Bedgood will also continue to be out. Both are to be determined, but they will not be playing in week 3 Buffalo. Also, this week, maybe it's campus-wide, maybe it's just locker room-wide, but the sick bug has started attacking some of the Coastal players. And there's some Coastal players who've been missing a little bit of time because, not COVID, just because sick happens. It's fall, seasons change, people get a bug. Maybe 48 hours, 72 hours, they're back on their feet. But right now, some of them are experiencing a little bit of a bug. And it's not fun, but hey, sickness happens to everybody. It just happens to be Coastal's turn on rotation that some of their players are, yes, sick, at least in the early half of the week. Saturday's still a ways away. So there's that as well. Now it's Buffalo.
Buffalo's coming off played Maryland really well, and then come off a heartbreaker last week. You know, they gave up a Hail Mary there at the end of the game. They really don't. If you look at the game, they dominated. They had a few penalties that really allowed Holy Cross to win that game. There, they're very good up front. Their front seven and their linebacking and their D line is really really good. I think they brought in 18 transfers.
And Coach Chadwell did mention an interesting fact. This is their third opponent with a third totally different style of play. So that's going to be challenging for the defense. That's going to be challenging for the offense. Because when you play teams that are similar in structure, you can sort of pick up on trends and tendencies and get in a rhythm. They've gone through a triple rushing attack to a team that could throw the ball over the field to now a totally more balanced and style of play in Buffalo. And Buffalo is going to be physical. Make no mistake about it. They're going to play physical. So this game's going to be hard pounding. Is their record not the greatest? Absolutely. Check. But are they now hungrier now than before? Absolutely. Check. And are they looking to return the favor from last year when Coastal went up there and won in New York, upstate New York, left-hand coast of New York, whatever you want to call it? Yes, absolutely. So this is a return match. There's a lot on the line here. Not only that, Coastal has something to prove to themselves about, hey, we are a upper tier team. We need to prove that to ourselves and possibly to some of the national audience that we can be and are better than some of the product that might have been on display last week. Coastal Carolina is opening up as a 2-touchdown favorite. So here we are for week 3, and my prediction is going to be 35-14 Coastal Carolina. Crew Nation, what are your thoughts? What are you looking forward to this game? What questions do you have? I'll try my best to answer them fairly, openly, and honestly, and possibly subjectively, possibly, hopefully, objectively to what you have. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe at coachandcrewshow.com. See you Saturday at the game, folks. If you see me, feel welcome to come say hello.